Hey everybody, welcome to another Forbidden Psalm Regicide adventure. We're throwing down now episode 10, the 10th adventure. It's called Brute Force, as the Graven Tusk 5 have made their way to the edge of Grift, the city all these refugees are going to try and shelter in to weather the storm, the arrival of the vanguard of the Forgotten King. And we have to break through their lines basically to make it off the table edge through the monster spawn point and to safety to survive this onslaught. So show the table, show the forces, and we'll get this underway. So here are the poor Graven Tusk 5 on the outskirts of Grift, ready to get to safety in the city. They're basically starving to death. Aura's lost his handgun and it blew up and nearly killed him last game. He lost his strength because of it. Butters miraculously survived a beating from one of the executioners, but one survived and got away to be part of the Forgotten King's army. The only person fed is Mausling, so everyone else is going to start with D4 less life. So starting with Nazala, -1. So he'll have 6 hit points remaining to him. Godless the Meat Failure is going to have -D4. -2, so he'll have 8 remaining. Then Aura the Childlike, -1, so of his 7 he'll have 6 remaining. And then Butters also loses D4. He has 11 to spare though. He loses 2 and has 9 remaining. Doesn't get fed this game dies because they starve to death on the march here. Episode 10, Brute Force. With the Horde vanguard between you and Grift, the only way to get inside the city is to force your way through the blockade and across one of the bridges. Goal and reward, the player who exits the most models off the table edge gets 2 additional meals to their equipment stash, so we will get fed when we arrive. So for solo play, we are having 4 zombies blocking the exit here into the city. On round 2, 2 crawling supplicants come into play during the monster activation phase. During round 3, 2 dead riders come into play from the monster spawn. Gain the scenario reward if at least 4 models, excluding useless mouths and pets, manage to break through. The game ends on turn 6, but we don't roll for an event because we're inside the city now. Sneaking in, we'll deploy 6x12, which means along one of the flanks. I'm going to deploy over here. Everyone's fighting now, except for Nazala. And then the monsters will arrive on random edges during the combat. So everyone's starving, they're not feeling great. We're just going to huddle up over here and start turn 1. We just want to fight these guys one at a time. So we're going out first with Butters. He's going to walk his 5 over to here. Taking his wound dice with him. Nazala's going to go, Mausling, who's healthy, can walk 6, 7 total because of her heavy armor. It's normally 8. And then we'll have the boss hang out in the rear. Gauss has to run to catch up, and so does Nazala. It'll be the second wave as we try and break through. All right, zombies the first. They are slow. They only move 2d4. I'm going to roll d8 just because they're easier to pick up and have it. The bites have cruel when more than one is engaging us. So that's 1 plus 3 is 4 inches. So he does manage to make it into Butters. Attacking on 12. Critically hits for d6 damage. So that's 6. Minus his armor of 2 is going to be 4 damage, taking Butters down to 5. Oh man. You can hit back. And you do. So you do d8 damage with your Morningstar. And you do 4. I'll make that 3. 3 remains. And in comes the next one. So the next closest will be 3 plus 4 is 7. That'll fly right into Mausling. And attack again on a 12. Misses. She'll fight back at strength plus 4. 19 will definitely hit. It's d10 damage. 9 minus 1 is 8, just explodes that zombie. All right, the next one will be going 4 plus 3 is 7. So moving forward to there. And then the last one, 2 plus 1 is 3. So it just shuffles over saying brains. All right, it's round 2. We get to make our way. So let's start with Mausling. She's going to walk 7. She's just going to try and take care of this further one by walking over to here. Now she's strength plus 4, which means she will hit it on a 8 plus. 16 will do it. It's d10 damage, minus 1. That's 3. I'm going to spend my reroll. That's 4. Didn't quite kill. It's got 2 left. It'll strike back on a 12. Goes to a 15. Nope. Nazala's going to go. He can walk 5, and then he's going to walk 5 again, get to the doorway, and just be like, bye-bye. It was just to get into the city. And then we're going to go with Godless, and he's going to walk up to this guy and stab him with his hand axe. Well, I guess I hit him with his hand axe. On a strength plus nothing, no, plus 1 actually, so it was an 11. Hits, and it's D8 damage for the hand axe. 5 goes to 4, that'll kill it. Its Butters can move up to the next one and try and kill him. Strength plus 5, so he's going to hit it on a 7, which he does not. I've used my reroll, so I can't use it again. All right, well, Aura, you've got a 6-inch move, so you're going to walk over here and stab this zombie as well. Oh, sorry, it fights back against him and misses. So the zombie's now going to get attacked by Aura, who is agility plus 4 with his short sword. Plus 4, that's a 13, that'll hit. Only D6 damage, so even if I max my damage, I won't kill it, so I'm just going to hit it for 6. Well, I max my damage anyway. It's got 1 remaining hit point. Fight back, though, on a 15. And miss. Not bad. So starting with the ones in combat, but we have 2 crawling dead. And they're going to arrive 1 to 3 left, 4 to 6 right. So 1 to 3, 4 to 6. So one arrives in the rear, and the other one arrives over here. Both sides. it's in the doorway and back here. Sorry, I read the map wrong again. It's actually back here. Alright, starting with the ones in melee, so we'll start with the one fighting Mausling. On 12, misses. She fights back at plus 4, so that's going to be on an 11. Hits it for D10 more damage. Later, zombie. Attacking Butters. It could also attack Aura, but it attacks one with the lowest health. On a 12, hits, and it's D6 minus 2 damage, so 0 damage. He'll strike back at plus 5. That's not going to do it, because he needed a 10. And then, the Crawling Dead, does it make, I think if it rolls a 5, it's going to probably get to him. It does. So it comes crawling out the door, and attacks Nazala with his staff. 12, 18? I forgot they don't attack, they just stick to us, and we have to kill them to get rid of them. They have 4 hit points. It actually only moved 2 inches. It's not quite in melee yet. It's back here. They only move D6. And then this one over here goes 6 inches. And yeah, they're sticky. They keep you from moving away. Kill it before we can get through the door. So now it's round 3, top of. We gotta finish some dudes off. Let's start with you. You're going in the door. And you're going to go kill that thing. 7. So I can push it through the rest of the way later. At plus 4, that's not going to be an 8. And we've used our reroll, so it misses. It does not fight back. Nazal is going to go in and fight it and hit with a 16. He's got a staff, which does D4 damage, but on a 4, it'll kill it. Nope, does 1. It's got 3 left. That's supplicant in the door. And they're both standing in the doorway. I just need to push them through the other side, but I'm not going to bother just now. With Aura, he's just going to stab that thing at plus 4 on an 8. He misses. We'll go with Godless. He'll move in and stab it at plus nothing. Also miss. And then Butters cranks it and does a minimum of 1 because he's cruel, but just crushes it with his Morning Star. Dead Riders arriving 1 to 3 behind us, 4 to 6 ahead of us. First one's behind us. Second one, also behind us. Clip Clop 2d8, which is terrifying. All right, starting with the one in melee, it does nothing. This guy's going to move his d6, this Crawling Supplicant, move 4. First Dead Rider goes 9. Up to here. Second Dead Rider goes 12, 8, and then 4 more, and attacks Butters with his lance. 12, misses. Butters fights back at plus 5. Yeah, that'll hit. Number 2 with 7 hit points. Can't quite kill it, but we'll do 2. And that'll leave it with 5 remaining. Round 4. We got to get out of here. All right. Come on. We just need to hit this little guy with Nazala. We don't. Now we'll try and hit it with Mausling. We do. And it's D10 damage, so 3 plus. It does. So we can break through this side this turn with the 2 of them. Technically on the other side of the doorway right now. All right, let's start with Aura. No. Aura's just going to walk to the other side as well. We'll go in with Godless. He's going to walk to here and hit this guy with his hand axe. He misses. Let's hit the other one. He also misses. It's an 11. Well, it's all gone wrong. So starting with the one in melee, it's going to attack the guy with the least hit points, which is Butters. And hit him with an 18. He's not charging anymore, though, so he's just D6 damage. He does 2. Takes him down to 3 remaining. But that just makes Butters mad. And Butters is going to hit him with the Morning Star. So he's strength plus 5. So on a 10, he retaliates for D8 damage, minus 2. One more. Takes him down to 4. It just gets in the melee with somebody. Goes D6. Goes 2. That'll be in with Godless. And then Clip Clop for the other one. 2d8. 6 inches. Enough to get into Godless. And attack him with his lance. Hitting on a 12. He hits. It's d8 damage on the charge. 8 damage. Oh no, Godless has no armor. Godless is down. It's round 5 now. There's only 2 rounds left. All right, well, we gotta kill this guy, but then we have to move as well. So I think we just run. These 3 are all leaving. They're just gonna leave the board and walk into the city. And hopefully Butters makes it, and Godless needs to fend for himself. Butters, on a DR12, this guy's gonna hit you. He does not, which means you can leave. Now you can walk a grand total of 5 inches, and you're just gonna walk into this doorway and do a fighting withdrawal, holding the door by yourself with 3 hit points left. All right, Butters, you're getting charged by everybody, and this is bad. So 7, this Dead Rider's going in. Whoa. Let's hit on 12. No, he misses. All right, so Butters gets to swing back and hit on a 10 plus 5. Does. So he cannot kill him, even if he rolls an 8. So he just rolls 1 damage. So that guy's going to have 6 left. Dead Rider clip-clopping his way in, 2d8. Goes 7 and makes it as well. This guy does not have all his life left. He's going to swing. 12. Misses. Could kill this one. And he hits it. It's a 6 or better. No, it's got 1 left. -2 is 3. And this little guy just goes and sits behind. Tries to grab him. Last round, Butters has to make it off. So if this healthy Dead Rider passes his DR12 test, then Butters is stuck. If he fumbles, or if he just misses, Butters gets away. Fighting withdrawal. He makes it. All right, so he's going to get to break off. And that's my 4th model on turn 6. It's made it off the board. And so we successfully infiltrate the city, but Godless is just screwed. So I can auto-pass my death save here, but I do have to make an injury roll on a D8 for Godless. A 1? -1 agility. So he's agility minus -1 now. 4 meals, 2 from the game and 2 from having 1. Plus my I think it's D10 gold. Plus 4 gold. Sorry, 6 plus D4 gold and 2 meals. So I can feed everybody that didn't eat last time, which means no one dies, but Mausling can't eat and she'll start with D4 less health. So that's going to be 5 extra gold. Random events table after playing this scenario because there's nobody around. Reached Grift. Didn't do you any good. Sigvum the Kind. Sigvum the Fool. The king of the city is a spineless commander that didn't stand a chance against the Horde. Responding to the Forgotten King orders, titanic skeletons of enslaved giants rise from depths of the mirror to avoid their ancient master once again as they grind the walls to dust and the rest of the Horde storms in. So we have to spawn. The events of the last 2 scenarios happen almost back to back. Don't roll on a random events table after playing them. So we get to the city and this attack just happens. So we can do a little trading beforehand. 3 items are available. We're just going to keep rolling on the guns table. We got an 82 is what we need. So let's see what we find. We're trying to get our gun back. So that's 4. That's 50. That's 64. And that's 89. Found a staff, a net. 89 is a bow. That's cool. Oofbird sword, and that's it. So we're not going to bother buying any of that stuff. I guess we could buy the bow. Did pass a death save, kill 4 monsters plus a supplicant for 6. And then survive with at least 1 person for 7 XP. Puts us 11, so we can advance twice. Mausling, strength plus 5, and then agility plus 5 to Aura, so that he's got a better stabbing stat there. And that's going to be it. So we are into Grift Burns, which is episode 11. As the city gets invaded, the walls come crashing down, and we're forced to fight a pitched battle in the streets with no events in between. So here we go at the end of the game. We've made it to the city where we thought we would be safe, but much like every horror movie, it ends up not being secure. No defense is basically prepared. The giants tear down the walls, and we are fighting for our lives in the streets, which you'll see in 2 weeks as Grift Burns. Big thanks for watching. We'll see you for more Regicide. Till then, I'm Ash. Have a great day. Hey there, I hope you enjoyed that video. There are tons of other games already recorded for you to watch. Click over to my channel page if you haven't already, and have a look through the dozens of playlists full of videos. I guarantee you'll discover a game you haven't seen played before. I put out new videos 7 days a week, and every day is themed to a different genre as I continue to explore the wider world of gaming. Of course, none of that's possible without you, the viewer, so click a like and subscribe if you'd like to stay on top of what's happening here daily. My 2 kids and I are massively grateful to be able to have the flexibility of this job so I can always maximize my time with them. If you want to support me continuing to put out this content, it's only possible because of my amazing backers on Patreon who support the studio, equipment, and model cost, as well as being how I make the bulk of my living. You can also help out by buying a t-shirt through Spreadshirt, a measuring gauge or widget from Death for Designs, or buying one of my games and supplements like Last Days, Gamma Wolves, and Blaster. As a way of showing my appreciation, patrons get early access to new games and supplements that I write throughout the course of the year. Huge thanks for watching, it really does help out, and happy gaming.